It's a new day in the workroom, and I'm walking in as a winner. The winner of the first Maxi Challenge, well, co-winner. Congratulations to Aisha, she gave a fantastic lip-sync performance in that talent show, and I gave those judges the best dress ever worn on that stage, and I created it within 1 minute. It was cute having a double win, but cute isn't going to cut it for me. I have established that I am already a force to be reckoned with, just ask Emma Frost, she knows that all too well.
Walking into the workroom today with a win under my belt on the first episode is an amazing feeling. No one else, well except for Cynthia, understands how good this feels. I love the talent show, and it was great seeing it back for season 11. We haven't had a talent show on Cartoon Drag Race since season 2. Oh, how times have changed since then. And honestly, these queens have been very supportive. Well, -1. She tried to get the queens on her side about Musa being on the panel, and I know my sister very well. I know she won't risk her job as a judge to so-called favor me. She's such a professional. But I think Carmilla is trying to play a Wish version of Lola and Celia combined. It's not cute, sister.
Well, I survived week 1. My goal to be in the top every episode is done already. Thanks, RuPaul. Thank you very much, you tired old hag. I am so joking, RuPaul, I really am. Please don't sue me, or better yet, I sue you. Again, I am joking. I need to cheer myself up. I feel like a failure already, and I feel like I am letting my supporters down. I could have gone home last week, but it was Zelda who sashayed away. Oh, that wasn't Zelda? Well, I had my suspicions, because Zelda is talented, that girl was not. Anyway, I am ready for whatever challenge comes my way. I think the hardest challenge is done, and the rest will be a walk in the park. Operation Be in the top every episode part 2, commence.
The queens gather in the workroom and congratulate both Cynthia and Aisha for their joint win, and they also congratulate Courtney for surviving the lip sync. They thank them. Fender tells the queens he thought Palutena would put up more of a fight in the lip sync, and said to Courtney she did pretty well in that lip sync. Carmilla tells Fender any of them could have beaten that mannequin queen in a lip sync, even Fairy Godmother from season 7, and she was, and still is a terrible lip syncer.
Oh boo-hoo, my best friend was eliminated last week, I'm so upset. Not. I'm glad that Mannequin Queen has gone actually, because this is the place for the most talented queens, not the place to grow your Instagram following. This is the Olympics of drag, and 1 or 2 more queens need to be chopped right now, and I'll be okay with it. Because I'm not here for followers, or sisterhood, or friends. I'm here for a crown. I was just safe last week and that pissed me right off. I gave the judges the best fire show they've ever seen, and for what? Safe. Not on my watch. This week I'll step it up and get in that top spot.
Fender said to Carmilla not too much on Fairy Godmother, eliciting laughter from the queens. Carmilla chuckled and said that she's frankly one of the worst lip syncers ever seen on Drag Race. Azura told her that the comment was somewhat rude. Carmilla clarified to Azura that it wasn't rudeness, but merely a bit of shade, then said to Azura that she was surprised that her modest water dance was in the top over her fire show performance. Azura, smiling, assured her that she could handle a bit of shade, sweetie, and with a glance at Carmilla, and said that water triumphs over fire, always. Aisha and Ariel nodded.
Carmilla thinks she's a big deal around here, fighting for any screen time she can get. Girl, shut the fuck up. Your fire show frankly wasn't that great, and my water dance was phenomenal. It's something I've been studying for many years, and if it were me on that panel, you'd be in the bottom with Palutena. Sister, we will miss you. I knew it would be tough here, both physically and mentally, but queens like Carmilla really get on my nerves. She's honestly too much on episode 2. I hope she goes home this week, please.
Carmilla laughs it off. Azura, looking over to Ariel, who seems to be upset, asks her if she's okay. Ariel said she's a little down today. Jumba asked her why. Ariel said she gave her best vocal in that talent show, and she was just safe for it. Aisha tells her not to let it get in her head, because that talent show was filled with exceptional talent, and any one of them could have been in the top. Fender nodded and said, except for Zelda. They all laugh.
I am feeling a little down today, yes. Because that talent show I gave one of my best vocals ever, and it only got me safe. Singing is what I do best, and if my best is not good enough, then why bother? Maybe it should have been me in the bottom with Zelda and me going home. Oh, I keep forgetting she's not Zelda, she's Palutena. That's made me laugh, haha, I'll be okay.
I'm just having a little moment to myself, and thank you Azura, Jumba and Aisha, that meant a lot to me. I do want to be here, and I will be here until the very end.
Wow, things are getting tense in here, and it's only episode 2. I had to break the ice with that joke. Sorry Palutena, I really am, from the bottom of my broken heart. Everyone is feeling down and I don't know why. Well, except for us queens who were in the top. I really wanted to show off my Britney in the talent show, but I'll save that for Snatch Game. So I gave the judges comedy and they loved it, and you know what? It's time to work, bitch.
Jumba, looking to Ariel, said he knows how she feels. He tells the queens that he thought he would do a lot better in the talent show, but performing in front of RuPaul was so nerve-wracking that he dropped one of his flags. Courtney looks to Jumba and said to him, no offense, but he should have been in the bottom and not her. Jumba, taken aback, asks her why. Courtney tells him, you just said why, and that's dropping your flag. Carmilla and Emma nodded. But before Jumba could say anything, they hear footsteps at the door.
Who the hell does that little queen think she is? Your cheerleading routine was sloppy and bullcrap. I gave a great color guard performance. I just dropped my flag once. And Courtney, you deserved that bottom 2 spot, not me. I deserved to be in the bottom 3, yes. But not up for elimination. She's lucky we were interrupted, otherwise, I would have read her for filth.
What is up with these queens, man? You got queens arguing over being safe and who should have been in the bottom. I just have a feeling Mario wanted to get what he wanted to say off his chest, but we were told someone's on their way. I can imagine how annoyed he is. Imagine performing your Olympic gold-winning gymnastics routine on the main stage of Cartoon Drag Race, and just being safe. Ouch, haha, me? I'm very happy with my safe spot, no complaints from me.
Hello.
Of course it's RuPaul, coming in at the best of time. These queens are giving me a headache already. I'm ready for this week's Maxi Challenge. I hope I can do better than what I presented at the talent show, because I know my burlesque performance would have won if I were on any other season, but I'm on a season with powerhouses like Cynthia, Aisha, Azura, Fender, Mario and Sonic. I just need a challenge I can excel in this week, stand out a little, you know.
My queens, congratulations, you have survived the first week of Cartoon Drag Race Season 11. But with a new week comes a new Maxi Challenge. For this week, you will be working in 3 teams of 4. And you will create an advert.
Creating an advert, huh? This challenge is right up my street. I own a tavern. I create advertisements near enough every week for the residents of Springfield to come and check out the drag scene at my tavern. I am so ready to slay this challenge.
And what type of advert will you create? Well, that's down to you. You will also star in the commercial for your advert.
Okay, so we had to create an advert and star in the commercial, as a group. I really don't like working in groups, because you have to stand out the most without overdoing it. Will there be team captains? Will we pick our groups? Or will RuPaul just assign us together? Who knows?
Cynthia, Aisha and Courtney. As last week's winners and survivor of the lip sync, you 3 will be team captains.
Finally, some good in the world. I'm a team captain. I get to choose my team. I'm a fantastic team leader and I will make sure we will be the winning team. I really wanted to choose Cynthia or Aisha because they won last week's challenge, but there's another queen I got my eyes on, if she doesn't get picked first.
Aisha, you will choose first, and you will pick your 3 team members for this Maxi Challenge.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to choose 3 straight off the get-go. I was thinking maybe 1 by 1. But oh my, that's a huge advantage for me. And I have the perfect idea of what advert I want us to do, so I know who I'm going to be picking. I need some beautiful queens on my team.
Well, that's not exactly fair now, is it? Why does she get to choose first, and 3 queens? RuPaul, I might actually have to go ahead with my lawsuit. I am once again kidding RuPaul.
So the queens I have decided to choose are Fender, Ariel and Azura.
I'm first pick? Like overall? Over Mario and Sonic? I know Mario is raging inside, bless his little heart. Thank you so much, Aisha, I will not let you down.
Oh my god. I wanted Fender. I wanted to do an advert about Britney Spears and we have the perfect queen for that. Damn it, now I hope my second pick doesn't get chosen. Thanks RuPaul. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Aisha. Now you and your team may head over to your workstation and begin on your advert. See you on the main stage. Cynthia, you are next to choose your 3 queens.
Thank goodness I'm next to pick, and you're probably thinking the queens I want have all been chosen? Absolutely not. I have an idea in my head on what I want to do for this challenge, and the queens I need are still in this lineup. The 3 queens I have chosen are Mario, Sonic and Mo.
Wait, what? I've been chosen. Me. Honestly, thank you, Cynthia. I was expecting to be last pick because, well, look at me. And I'm working in a team with legends like Mario and Sonic. Is it my birthday? I cannot let my team down at all, and we will be the winning team.
Oh, Mario and I are on the same team? Interesting. What do you have in mind, Cynthia? Ideally, I would have preferred not to be on a team with Mario because I aim to outdo him in every challenge. However, now that we must collaborate, I'm fine with it. I just hope he doesn't complain about the talent show and the routine.
Thank you, Cynthia. Now you and your team may head over to your workstation and begin on your advert. See you on the main stage.
Oh great, I'm stuck on a team with Courtney. And she's the team captain. It's not ideal, but I am a professional. I'll leave what was said earlier in the past and focus on this challenge. I hope she can do the same.
I can't believe I wasn't one of the first ones picked. I am shocked, especially since me and Cynthia have a little history together, since we both competed at Miss Cartoon Continental. She really chose that basic drag queen over me. Well, Cynthia, I'll help you pack your bags. Luckily I have Carmilla on my team, otherwise I would have gone insane having Courtney and Jumba bickering together. I just know they will.
Team Courtney, you have been assigned. Now I will see you all on the main stage. Now good luck and don't fuck it up.
I'm fully prepared for this challenge and eager to collaborate with 3 talented queens. I was so close to the win last week, and I aim to maintain my top position in the competition, and I'm aware that all 4 of us have ideas for this advertisement. We need to unite as a team and create the best we can. I'm hopeful that Ariel's mood has improved since being selected as one of the first queens alongside myself and Fender, especially since she seemed a bit down this morning. It's crucial that she stays focused during this creative process.
Ariel thanks Aisha for picking her as one of the first picks. Azura and Fender also thank Aisha. Aisha tells them she has a vision in her head for this advert and the 4 of them will work amazingly together. Fender agreed and looks at Aisha and tells her he will not let her down being the first pick. Aisha asks them what ideas do they have for the advert. Ariel asked did RuPaul say what kind of advert they have to do. Azura said no, this can be anything we want. The queens are trying to brainstorm, but they are stumped.
So I wanted to get their ideas for this advert, but they're not sure what they want to do. Luckily, I know exactly what I want to do. I just wanted some other options and get them involved. But I think they're gonna like what I present to them.
Aisha said to them she has an idea if they want to hear it. Azura said anything at this point. They all laugh. Aisha suggested an advert for a makeup palette. Ariel nodded and said yes, that's amazing. Azura said that's great and asked why don't they have a celebrity endorse the palette. Aisha agreed and said that's great and asked which. Azura looking to Fender and said how about Britney Spears. Fender screamed in excitement. Ariel said she loves this idea and said her mood has definitely been lifted and thanks them all. Aisha asked if they're all happy to do a commercial about a makeup palette with our amazing Britney Spears endorsement. They all nodded and began working on their advert.
Well, that worked out great. Aisha suggested a makeup palette, and then I suggested a celebrity endorsement. And why not have Fender live out his Britney Spears experience on Drag Race? And Ariel is in a good mood, which is fantastic. I'm going to have a great time working with these queens.
Courtney, Emma Frost, Jumba and Carmilla are brainstorming some ideas. Jumba tells them he has an idea about, but before he could continue, Courtney interrupted him and tells them she has an idea what advert they are going to do. Carmilla and Emma Frost look at each other and eye roll. Courtney looking to them asks what's wrong.
What's wrong? How about you actually let us get involved in the decision making? Ugh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe Mannequin should have stayed and this arrogant little girl should have gone home. This is why I like working on my own, because I am not going to end up in the bottom because of this bitch.
Emma told her you just cut off Jumba who had an idea for this advert. Courtney said we are not using that idea anyway, we are going to use my idea. Carmilla said why would we use your idea? Courtney looked to her and said because I'm team captain. Carmilla said to her you only got that role because you were in the bottom last week and to keep up the momentum because she's about to be in the bottom this week. Courtney annoyed said that will never happen, she's not going down the path of Lindsay. Jumba said it might happen and it should, because arrogance gets you nowhere in life. Emma agreed and said to her, if you're that confident in your advert you better tell us what it is. Courtney rolling her eyes tells her she was just about to, and said it's going to be about busted drag queens, then looks at the 3 of them.
Busted drag queens, so she's going to be playing herself. Because I'm far from busted, sweetheart, I'm at the top of my game, whilst you. In the bottom last week, and by the sounds of this advert, in the bottom this week, they do say the captain goes down with the ship.
Carmilla said, is that it? You're going to be advertising yourself. Both Jumba and Emma laugh. Courtney said no, that's not it actually, and said it's going to be called Total Drama Glam Camp. Carmilla said she's bored already. Courtney said that's because she hasn't gotten into the plot yet and tells her to shut up.
Oh my god, can this bitch just let me finish my advert? Instead of opening your mouth, Carmilla, open your ears. I know she's old, but is she hard of hearing? I'm team captain, what I say goes, and we will be using my idea. And it will be the best advert RuPaul has ever seen.
Carmilla told her to not tell her to shut up again or she will regret it, and she's lucky a contract has been signed. Jumba tries to calm the situation and tells them they need to get along to work on this advert. All of their positions in the competition are on the line here. Emma agreed and said to Courtney to continue her advert pitch. Courtney said it's about busted drag queens and they come to glam camp to be transformed into glamorous drag queens. Carmilla, Emma and Jumba all look at each other. Emma tells them Jesus take the wheel and they all work on their advert together.
I agree with Emma. Jesus take the wheel, because we are going to need some sort of miracle. My ideas shot down before I could even open my mouth. I fought so hard to get here and to make my wife bleakly proud. And then we have this little arrogant girl being a dictator, deciding what we are going to do, and looking around the other groups. They are all having a great time, even Mario and Sonic.
Team Cynthia are gathered round bouncing ideas off of each other. Mo looks to Cynthia and thanks her for choosing him. Cynthia said they were all chosen because they're very talented. Sonic asked if she were to pick first, would this be the team she still would have went with? Cynthia nodded and said absolutely, she sees so much potential in this team and she knows they're going to produce a great advert.
We are definitely going to produce the best advert this week, even if it does mean putting my competitive mode against Sonic off for 1 week, because we want to both do well for our team, and I know we won't get into a shouting match like the other team over there, haha. And next week, if it's a solo challenge, it's game on. Don't think I'm slacking because we are in a group. I'm still aiming for that win.
Cynthia asks, do they have any ideas? Because she has one? Sonic said he has one but would like Cynthia to go first. Cynthia thanks him. She then suggests they create an advert for Sarina's dance school. Mario said that's pretty good, and asked, Sarina from season 7, yes? Cynthia nodded. Mo said he likes the idea as well but doesn't quite know who she is. The queens laugh.
I've given a suggestion what we could use, and I went with Sarina's dance school. I don't really know her that much, we've spoken occasionally, but it was the first thing that came into my head. I don't quite have any other ideas, but luckily Sonic has another idea and we can decide between us as a group which to go for. I'm open for all ideas, because I want us all to succeed.
Cynthia looks to Sonic and asks him to present his idea. Sonic thanks her and then looks to Mo and said, you have a tavern, don't you? Mo nodded and Sonic said, why don't we advertise Mo's Tavern and support the local drag scene of Springfield?
Oh Sonic, thank you, the thought never even entered my mind. Yes, we could advertise my tavern. Oh, think of the business it'll attract. I was gonna suggest something basic, like a makeup palette. But this idea I love. Sorry Cynthia, I might have to go with Sonic's idea.
Cynthia tells Sonic that is a much better idea than hers and she suggests they go with that, and asks does anyone object? Mario raises his hand. Sonic looks to him. Mario, laughing, said he's kidding and that it's a great idea. Mo agreed and thanked Sonic. They all chat and bond, then they start to work on the advert. Fender, Emma Frost, Carmilla Carmine, Mo Sislak, Sonic and Mario had a great performance.
I was very happy with how our advert turned out. We had some amazing moments, and I'm sure Mo will be very happy with how we portrayed his tavern. I think we could be the winning team, to be honest.
I'm so happy with my performance in the challenge, portraying a woman I have been impersonating over 19 years and getting a great reaction. Dare I say I could be a winner, baby.
Ariel, Jumba, Courtney, Azura, Cynthia, Aisha had a good performance.
Our advert was great, I loved it, and I know Fender loved playing Britney Spears, so good for him. Overall we did pretty good, we all looked beautiful, and now I can't wait to present one of the best outfits this runway has ever seen.
Working with Courtney was an absolute nightmare, and the advert we created I wasn't happy with. I couldn't get into my role I was assigned during the commercial, but Carmilla and Emma Frost did really well. I was happy for them. They handled it better than I could have.
On the runway, category is Florals for Spring. Emma Frost, Azura, Mario, Cynthia, Ariel slayed the runway.
I was very happy with how our advert turned out, and we got to keep the makeup we were advertising for, and my runway was absolutely gorgeous. I paid good money for all my runways, you know. I'm not the queen to get my hands dirty designing, no, not for me.
Our advert was amazing and my runway is top tier. I do think this could be my challenge to win in all honesty. Sorry to my team, but I will happily take this win.
Jumba, Aisha, Carmilla, Carmine and Sonic had a great runway.
I'm honestly so proud of my team. We all killed this challenge and my runway look is absolutely stunning. It was specially designed by my sister Stella. She knows everything when it comes to designing a look for the runway, especially a certain dress on season 8, which we won't go into right now, haha.
I hated the advert if I'm being honest, and I would say that to her face as well. It was shit, the performance was shit, her look was shit, she's shit. But me, I did amazing in that challenge, and my runway look was stunning. I hope this challenge is judged individually, because if I end up in that bottom because of her, I'll make sure she goes home over me, even if I have to trip her on that stage.
Courtney, Mo, and Fender had a good runway.
Well, thank God that challenge is over. Never again will I work in a team with Carmilla and Jumba. Emma was fine, but those two, my God, they were so difficult to work with. And I'm not happy with the runway I have presented. I'm not a floral queen. Should I start memorizing the words to this lip sync again? No, I'm not, because I'm not going to be in the bottom. I will not follow Lindsay's path.
It was an honor working with Cynthia, Mario, and Sonic. I had a great time and our advert was so good. I think it will bring me more customers to my tavern. I do need the money. I mean, you saw my runway, right?
Welcome to the main stage of Cartoon Drag Race Season 11. Let me introduce to you our judging panel. Up first, she is still my right-hand gal and my resident judge. She is Season 8 champion. She is Musa. And up next, she is the editor of Vogue and Drag Race alumni. She is Cruella de Vil. And our extra special guest judge, he is actor and producer. He is Ryan Reynolds. Welcome, handsome. Now this week our queens had to create an advert of their choosing, and on the runway, category is Florals for Spring. Now good luck and don't fuck it up. Let the judging commence. Sonic, congratulations, you are the winner of this week's Maxi Challenge.
Oh my God, I did it, I got a win on Drag Race, and before Mario, I know he's going to be so mad. Even I thought he was going to pick up the win, but I guess it was my concept after all, so I guess I deserved this win. Mo, this is dedicated to you and your tavern, thank you.
Mo, Cynthia and Mario, great job this week, you are all safe. That was a fantastic advert.
I am so happy right now, because first off, I wasn't expecting to be chosen until last, and secondly, I know some of these queens are shocked I'm in the top, because they keep underestimating me. I think this solidifies my place in this competition. Thank you to my team, and thank you most importantly, Cynthia.
Thank you so much, RuPaul, and congratulations, Sonic, on that win. You truly deserved it. This was your concept and we all succeeded to the top. I was very happy with the team I chose and we all will celebrate tonight.
Well done, Sonic. You got your first win on Drag Race, when in reality that should have been mine. I am happy for him, I really am, but I thought that win was mine. I had a better runway than him, and I also performed better, whatever. Congrats, I guess.
Courtney, Emma Frost, Jumba, you are the bottom queens of the week. Emma Frost, you are safe.
Thank you so much. I can't believe I even let myself get in that position. I'm stronger than this and I'm surprised I wasn't safe with Carmilla, to be honest. We were clearly both on the same level during this performance, and thank goodness one of them are going home. Please, RuPaul, don't save them both. How about you send them both home?
That means, Courtney and Jumba, you are both up for elimination.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
Here I am in the bottom 2 again. I am truly following my sister Lindsay's path right now, but this is my own fault. I was a bit too much during that challenge. I love my advert and I don't care what the others think. And I'm glad it's Jumba standing across from me, because I'll take great pleasure sending his ass home.
I'm so furious right now. It's been 2 weeks and I've been in the bottom for both 2 weeks. But this time, I'm up for elimination. I'm having mixed feelings right now. In a way, I'm glad I'm here so I can send Courtney home. She's been so arrogant, so annoying, and a bad team captain. But to my wife, Pleakley, this is dedicated to you. I love you, my dear.
The lip sync song is Focus by Ariana Grande. Both Jumba and Courtney had a great lip sync.
Ladies, I've made my decision.
Courtney.
Shantae, you stay.
Jumba.
Now, sashay away.
Guess this experiment went haywire, but the lab coat always finds its way back.
This is Untucked.
The queens unwind and untuck after Jumba's elimination. They all congratulate Sonic for winning the challenge and they congratulate Courtney for surviving the lip sync. They thank them. Sonic looks to Mario, Mo and Cynthia and thanks them once again for their collaboration with his concept for the advert. They thank him. Mo said he thought it would have been a group win. Cynthia agreed and said they all did deserve it. Fender looks to Cynthia and said back-to-back top placements and congratulates her. She thanks him and said it was hard work and she had a great team. Fender then looks to Courtney and said back-to-back bottom placements and giggled congratulating her. She just looks at him. Carmilla said to Courtney, I don't know why you're being like that, you deserved both bottom placements and deserved to be eliminated this week. Courtney said she was just doing her job as team captain, and she apologizes for being too extra. Carmilla said she should have been in the top but because of the two idiots on her team that failed her, she was just safe, then looks to Emma and said she's surprised she wasn't safe as well. Emma nodded, and said she was just as shocked. Carmilla, still annoyed, walked off with Emma and Mario following her. Fender looks to Courtney and said he's only joking by the way. Courtney laughs and said it's okay and she's just so frustrated with herself because she set herself a goal this season. Mo asked her what goal was that? Courtney said to be in the top every episode. Fender comforts her and said, sweetie, you're doing the complete opposite by being in the bottom every episode. Courtney just laughs. Aisha thanks her team for their contribution to the advert and said she had a fantastic time working with them. Azura agreed and said she loved working with them and hopes for another group challenge soon. Courtney said she really don't want another group challenge. The queens all laugh. Mo looking to Cynthia and Sonic asked why do they think Mario went out of Untucked. Sonic said he's probably upset he didn't win the challenge. Ariel agreed and said it probably reminds him of the Olympics when Sonic beat him in the 100-meter sprint. They all laugh. Cynthia is confused. Sonic told her it's okay, she wasn't in the workroom at that time of the conversation and they will fill her in. Azura asked if they could let her know as well she missed it as well. Sonic nodded. Courtney told them she's going to see Carmilla and Emma. Aisha told her I wouldn't if I were you. Courtney walked off anyway, leaving the rest of the queens to laugh and bond. Carmilla asks her what does she want. Courtney said she's really sorry for how she was in the challenge, she just wanted them to do good. Carmilla tells her how can they do good when she wouldn't give them a chance to breathe in the challenge and she didn't even listen to any of their ideas. Courtney said because they were terrible ideas. Carmilla shakes her head and throws her cocktail in Courtney's face, then storms out of Untucked. Emma, shocked, asks production for some paper towels, and she starts drying off Courtney. Courtney thanks her. Emma said Carmilla was right but there was no need to throw a drink in someone's face. Courtney said to Emma she really is sorry. Emma said she accepts the apology and tells Courtney to calm it down slightly next time. Courtney said what about Carmilla? Emma tells her she will chat to her and they should give her some space. Courtney thanked Emma and said she just said that in the heat of the moment and their ideas weren't terrible, just Jumba's. Emma nodded and sipped her cocktail.
Hey, squirrel friend. When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.